This is Raymond Bryant, the Phenomenal Psych NP. Today we're coming to you with another nugget, and we're talking about cognitive distortions, and I want to focus on these negative patterns that are keeping us from leveling up, achieving our goals, and being phenomenal. So I want to talk to you guys about magnifying while minimizing issues. Those some examples out there. So we'll magnify something like on my way to work, I hit a bump and my coffee spilled on my shirt. I'm going to have a terrible day. Magnifying. Oh, today I spoke up in a meeting and I fumbled over my words. I may be incompetent. Magnifying. I missed the deadline. You know what? Well, I'm a day late with this project that I was supposed to have in by 5 o'clock. End up turning it in now. You know, I'm a complete and utter failure. Professionally, I suck. You're magnifying that small thing in the grand scheme of things. And I'm not saying some of these things won't impact certain outcomes, but what I'm saying is we have to be very careful not to magnify things to the point to whereas we take that one thing and now we're judging the totality of yourself and what you have done based upon this one error or this one mistake that you made. So 2 examples I'll give you. This is one that I was horrible at, and this was at a time where we could actually spank our kids and no one better than I. You can kind of give your kids a whooping. They would actually go to school and say, hey, my dad whooped me, and no one bat eye. I don't think you can get away with that these days. But my example is this. You get the report card, it's the end of the quarter. The kid got an A in math, an A in reading, an A in English, a B in social studies, and of course an A in gym. History, got a D, got an F. Me, I am crashing out. How could you possibly be so stupid to get a D or an F in history? You're lazy, you're a bum. Why did losers get D's and F's? You're gonna amount to nothing. I will literally have to be careful not to actually say that out loud. I will be thinking it, but I have to be careful not to say it out loud. But I'm pretty sure that my kids back in the day can feel that energy, that disappointment of that bad grade. So now that I'm here and I understand, like, man, that is a really bad way of thinking. Instead of celebrating the A's and the B and all those other subjects, the math, the reading, the English, the gym, all that thing, I actually minimize that. But then I want to magnify this one grade compared to the 5 or 6 other grades. And I actually made that bigger than celebrating the other wins. So you can see how it can be dangerous in regards to the way we think about things, actually magnify certain things. I should have came at this with a different approach. What did we do in these other subjects that we didn't do here? Maybe we need to step back, analyze, assess, and then let's see, maybe we need to get some more resources to help us do better here. How about we come up with a strategic plan on how to attack history, and we're going to do better next time. And hey, you know what? Proud of you. Look at all the hard work in all these other subjects. So I know you can do it. You've already proven you did it, because look at everything you accomplished in these other subjects. But we're going to really attack this and figure out what went wrong here. That's a much better approach. And we do it in business. We do it in sports. A guy can have all the athletic ability, can run 5 touchdowns, score 50 points in a basketball game, kick 6 goals in soccer, and if he gets on the microphone and he stumbles over a word or he doesn't talk like he's a gifted speaker, people will focus on that and say the guy is whack or the guy can't speak, and that'll be what people actually magnify, and will minimize the performance that he had on the field. From academic standpoint, graduated top of the class, perfect scores on an exams, performed at several jobs and took a company from 200,000 to 5 million. They're not good at typing, or they're not good at, something that they're not good at. So we're going to minimize all those accolades, all those accomplishments, and we're going to magnify the bad. So we cannot do that. It's a very destructive way of thinking. We want to focus on the things and make sure we give the correct value to all the good we do, as opposed to magnifying the bad. We just need to assess it, analyze it, assess whatever word you want to use, and then we just need to attack that thing with a different approach, and then we'll get better outcomes at that thing. Let's be careful not to magnify the bad, and it's all part of being phenomenal and having that phenomenal mindset. So let's make it a great day.